Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Okay, let's just get right into this video because James Charles, could you just let me relax? I am working so hard tonight, keeping up with the Sister Tour drama. Oh my God! Next on Netflix, the Sister Tour drama. I really hope for James this does not turn into the next Tanacon because it's kind of heading into that direction. And let me tell you what happened. I made a video. I really just want to watch RuPaul's Drag Race tonight, but since I just uploaded this video literally like 20 minutes ago talking about the tour prices and all that kind of stuff, I think it's only fair to James to do an updated video because he just came out on all of his social media clarifying that there is an update to the prices and what is included, and he clarifies it. So I just want to be really, really fair about that. I will put up right here in the video. I probably forgot because I'm so tired. And I'm the oldest man on YouTube. Anyway, but on here, he put out the Sisters Tour clarification and he tweeted out, updated ticket information. Hopefully this answers a lot of questions, comments, and concerns. I am sorry that we disappointed many of you. We have worked very hard to put this tour together and want it to be accessible for everyone and an amazing experience no matter the ticket. And then he put this huge thing up here. I'll put this one up as well. And he says on here, I don't got my readers on. I got my glasses on, I can't do math, and these prices are so confusing to me. What ticket do I want? None. Okay. Tickets on sale Friday, April 26th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on sisterstour.com, sisters/tour.com. VIP tier tickets will be extremely limited per show, which was one of the things that I asked in my previous video. Over 85% of tickets available are general admission. There will be ticket now. If it says this and we find out something different, that's where we're heading in the direction of Tanacon. I'm just saying, okay? This is where you have to be very, very careful about this, especially when he gets into discussing the venue, but I'll talk about that in just a second. There will be ticket giveaways on all of my social platforms in the next few weeks, leading up to the start of the tour. The prices above reflect our prices. If a higher price is listed on a venue's website, that reflects that specific venue's added service fees or tax, which we are not in control of. Any policies in regards to infants or cell phones also reflect the policies set in place by those specific venues. They are not our rules. I have no problem with I have no problems with phones at all, and my team is working on making sure phone usage is not restricted, which I think that's really cool because a lot of what people were saying was that James' audience is much younger. I mean, we all love the phone, don't we? I mean, look, I'm using mine right now for receipts. The receipts, Whitney. Whatever you want. If you come to my tour, it's $750 and you get all kinds of songs, jokes, and fans. So why wouldn't you? $750 across the board. VIP and all of it. We'll just hang out. It'll be all 10 of us that want to come to my meet and greet. Okay, hold on a second. Where am I? I have just like lost all of this. Okay. I have no problem with phones at all, and my team is working on making sure phone usage is not restricted. I look forward to, so what I was saying was that people are saying that because of the age group, the demographic, that they all want to take pictures, and of course they would, right? I look forward to seeing and meeting many of you on the road, and please reach out with any questions. Okay, so then it goes in and it describes the different tiers. VIP, $99, or VIP, general admission, $52.50. Seated ticket to the show. 20 random GA tickets will be upgraded to meet and greet day of show. Oh, so that's really, really nice. That is something that I had said in my previous video that I thought would be awesome. VIP, $99. Post-show meet and greet, plus photo with James. Now, apparently, I just read on Twitter that there's some question on here, and they're updating the socials because this may not be true. I don't know. So tomorrow it may change. You want to go look in it? But I will read you the tweet that I just saw on his other tweet in just a second. Preferred venue seating behind higher VIP tiers. Preferred access to merchandise after higher VIP tiers. What's interesting about this is that if you go in there and you read the original one, like I did yesterday, they called it like sister this, sister group that, sister group this, and now it's just VIP tiers. I mean, somebody wrote this stuff up real quick. This is called damage control. Preferred access to merchandise after higher VIP tiers. Autographed exclusive tour poster. VIP plus $250. Post-show meet and greet plus photo with James. Goodie bag filled with James' favorites and valued at $100. So I said that might be almost $100, and who knows what it is. I mean, it could be a makeup palette, it could be whatever, you know? But $100 for, if it truly is, now we heard about goodie bags before at Tanacon, like the reference. I mean, is this the next Tanacon? I hope it isn't, really. But needless to say, those people, their goodie bags, they sucked! Did nobody want that? She was so excited. She's going to have condoms and all kinds of stuff, my lord. Okay. Post-show, go get me that Tana Mojo condom over there. Post-show meet and greet and photo with James. Preferred venue seating behind VIP tiers. Oh, that's, okay, wait. Okay, $250. Goodie bag filled with James favorites included at $100 plus. I mean, James favorites are all high-end makeup, so what are those? Like a Red Bull? Maybe like a stick of gum? I mean, what are James favorites? A pinkety-drinkety, I don't know, coupon to Starbucks? What could it possibly be? Chance to be brought on stage for interactive segments. Okay, that's cool. Preferred venue seating behind sister VIPs. And I would like to know specifically how many people, because if it's like 2,000 people, I don't know that this ticket is worth it. If it's 100 people, then your chance of being pulled on stage is pretty good. Preferred venue seating behind sister VIPs. Here's where it goes into all that. Preferred access to merchandise after sister VIPs. Autographed exclusive tour poster. You're gonna want to go back and watch my previous video that I just did, because I go in and I talk about all of this and how it came up to it and the comparison to other people that are going on tour. So you're gonna want to make sure that you go watch that other video, because a lot of probably my opinions in this aren't gonna make sense if you don't go watch that video. Okay. Autographed exclusive tour poster. And then it goes into sister VIP, $500, which is the one that a lot of people are having issues with. Pre-show private catered hangout. Q&A with James. Oh, Q&A, okay. Post-show meet and greet. Now that's new, the Q&A. That wasn't in there before. Post-show meet and greet, photo with James. So there's a pre-show and a post-show. I wonder if you get to do both of those. Goodie bag filled with James favorites, valued at $250. Okay, so half of your ticket is a goodie bag. You know there are going to be so many videos that come out where people are literally showing what they got in that goodie bag. If that goodie bag does not equal $100 or $250, James is in trouble. Let's just be for real, okay? Chance to be brought up on stage for interactive segment. I can see those videos already. Oh my lord. They're going to be bringing out like a tube of lipstick. It's going to be Wet n Wild, and they're going to have the price point on it. They're going to add it all up. It's just going to be a mess of trouble if it isn't exactly $250. Chance to be brought up on stage for interactive segments and chance to get their eye makeup done by James. Now that's kind of cool, actually. You know, if you're one of those people that gets picked. Front row seating. Oh, for $500, front row seating. First access to merchandise. Autograph exclusive tour poster. So there's a lot more than you get with this $500 than they had talked about before. They didn't say front row seating. They didn't talk about the chance to get your eye makeup done. How many people though? Are we talking 1? Are we talking about 5? I mean, what's the possibility? And then there's going to be games and stuff, which I'm sure is where that interactive part comes up. So I don't know. And I would like to know how many between this 99 VIP, the 250 VIP plus, and the 500 sister VIP, like how many tickets total? So that's 15% of all of the tickets that are divided between those 3 VIP. I wonder how many tickets they're looking at selling per venue and what, I mean, because if that's 20,000, you know, like let's just say if he books 20,000 tickets, well, let's just be fair and say 10,000. 10,000, I'm so bad with math, you guys. Okay, 10,000 times 0.15 is, so that's 1,500 people that are literally in like the first, I ain't got my glasses, I can't do math. For 10,000 people. If it's 5,000 people, you know what? It's half of that, 750 people. So your chance of getting pulled on stage at 750 people is still not great, right? For a chance to do that. And I think that would be, like if I was somebody that really wanted to buy this, that would be for me, where I would go in and I'd be like, okay, well if I get a chance to go on stage and actually have, you know, James do my makeup, or I get to be on stage in a game with him, or something like that would be really great. You know what I mean? So I do understand that people would want to invest in that, but I still think $250 to $500 is a hell of a lot of money. I mean, you would have to be a super fan, and I know people are like, oh my god, I'm the biggest super fan in the entire world, okay? That being said, I will say that it does seem like James and his team are trying to kind of fix this, although I see it as damage control. He's offering more now than he said before, you know? I mean, but we'll see. And like I said in my video yesterday, you know, when I was reading, you know, off of Twitter, people are going to pay these prices. These tickets are going to sell out tomorrow like that. Watch. I mean, he will list it, and I'm telling you in a half an hour, it will be sold out. The one thing that's really interesting to me about the service charge and the comment about the venues, not about the rules, okay, about children being able to come, and not about, you know, the cameras and all that kind of stuff, but about the service charge. I mean, we live in an industry today where we live in a world where we know that these industries charge outrageous service charges. it doesn't matter what concert you're going to, okay? So the fact that he is like, that's up to the venue. Okay, but this is your tour. You're going on this tour. Yes, it's up to that venue, but your team picked this venue, right? So if there are venues that have cheaper service charges, but I thought the service charge often came from like Ticketmaster or Eventbrite and those kinds of things. So who knows? SeatGeek. Do you think we're going to be seeing is it called SeatGeek? SeatGeek. Do you think we're going to be seeing a SeatGeek sponsorship from James pretty soon? I would say if that comes out, that will be my next James Charles drama video. Well, I'm sure there'll probably be one in there between them. But anyway, so he tweets that out and all that kind of stuff. And let's see what the comments are underneath the first one. People are, oh, Jen. I read Jen Loves Reviews, and she commented right underneath there. Not that you need shit from me, but I love how you clarified the value of the goodie bags, added some extra perks, and lowered the price of general admission. Communication is so important. But the real question is, do the babies still have to pay? And James said, thanks, Jen. Unfortunately, that's up to the specific venues, not me. I can't imagine that actually being enforced, so I feel like mom should just call ahead. Okay, that's really nice, so they don't have to do that. If a parent is going with me, do they need to get the VIP as well or general admission because the seating is different? And Jen says again, if you want them to sit with you, they need the same tier as you. At least that's what is said on the website. And that was like a huge issue with Tana's thing too. That every person that came in there needed to have a ticket, but for hers it was a general admission ticket. But I also think that Tana's tour was like standing room only. It wasn't like you had a seat and all this kind of stuff. These are huge venues, you guys. Okay, and then somebody says, oh, okay, thank you so much. I don't want by my parents think I'm too small to go by myself. And then Jen said again, you've got good parents looking out for you. Hope you get it too. Jen Loves Reviews, I love you so much because now you have become the sister tour. You should become his marketing director, okay? You should get, a percentage of these sales. And let's just be for real, okay? At $500, I think he could probably send you a little check, okay, for clarifying this for all the sisters out there. And then somebody said, catered hangout, does that mean you're feeding me? And James said, yes, can't confirm anything yet, but one of my favorite restaurants might be catering, he. One of my favorite, oh, that would be, Starbucks, Pickety Drinkities, that would actually be really cute, wouldn't it? He decided to add this in after the backlash, somebody said. LOL, it's still $500. And James said, for the most expensive ticket package, that comes with many perks that no one is forcing you to buy. Girl, like, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is where people accuse you of being arrogant. You didn't have to say it that way. Nobody told you you had to buy it. Okay, no, that's not what you say. You say, yes, I understand that this is extremely expensive and that there's not a lot of people out there that can afford it, but I did want to offer, like, a special experience for a few people. I will also be giving 10 tickets away for that experience to any ticket holder. I'm going to put them in a lottery. That's how you address that, not, girl, didn't nobody tell you to buy the ticket, okay? But why put a goodie bag with $250 worth of stuff with a $500 ticket? You're just paying for the goodie bag when you don't even need it. And then he said, if you aren't interested in the goodie bag and you still want to come, then I recommend the VIP ticket. And then somebody said, someone forgot his pinkety drinkity this morning. I agree. Okay, and then up here, you go into the next one, and this is where, like, I'm sure for James, it's really, really frustrating. He's like, I'm trying to do the best that I can to clarify this. Then clarify it, put it out there, and stay off Twitter, okay? Don't be commenting about it. Don't be doing all this kind of stuff. You think Beyonce is sitting up in her hotel room with her husband and her kids, and she's all worried about what people are thinking about her prices? And listen, okay? James, I like you. You know that, okay? You ain't no queen bee. Let's just be for real, okay? She ain't worried about it. She clarified it. She put it out there. Let the people in the comment section below, let the marketing people, let the ticket holders or the ticket venues, let them address all the issues with this stuff. And if people have issues with it, okay, come out and say. Because he says in here, the next thing he says is, to clarify, I begged my team to change prices, but because of contacts with the venues, it was not possible. Instead, I made sure meet and greet was more accessible and ensured that the highest ticket was worth the price. I'm sorry I can't make everyone happy. I'm trying my best. And I do believe that, that he is trying his best. And I said, I tried my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. Exactly. Okay. So anyway, he's trying to do whatever he can to rectify the situation. And other than just taking down this tier, which, let's be for real, there is somebody out there, probably many people out there right now, $500 cleared on their credit card, ready to go through tomorrow because they are going to meet James Charles. And they're excited about it, and they don't care that's $500, and they're going to pay it, okay? That's the whole issue with all of this kind of stuff. And like I said in my last video, he's setting the standard for further tours by other YouTubers and other influencers. So the price that he's asking is You know, that is that. But then it makes you wonder what goes into all these tours. Like, venue booking, who's going on the tour with him, hair and makeup, which, okay, shouldn't he be doing some of that stuff? And, you know, like, all these, the catering and all, what's the total cost to put on a show to then rectify these kind of expenses? That would be my question, you know, because when you look, and I referenced Lady Gaga, and I referenced, you know, Britney Spears in my last video, when you look at what it costs her to, you know, like, go on tour, and all the people she takes and the semis, like 20 semis go with her on tour to, like, feed everybody, and the whole tour, and the people that build the whole the stage and everything like that. What she's charging for a VIP, which is, I think, like $5,100, compared to which is very limited, and a percentage goes to her charity, the Born This Way Foundation, compared to James, like, what does it cost to put on a show? That would be my question, that you then are saying I'm worth $500 for a meet and greet. I don't know. Underneath here, people said, "Hi James, on this pic, on your story, it says that the $99 ticket has a meet and greet with you, but on the website I want to buy the tickets from, it doesn't say anything about the meet and greet. I'm on the website for the Connecticut date, 6:30, and he says the sites are being updated currently." So apparently the VIP, the $99 one, will have a meet and greet as well. And he says, "Thank you so much." And then somebody said, "Kind of let down by all this, to be honest, or to be frank." And he said, "Me too, trust me." Then stop it. Then stop the tour until you have it correctly, exactly how you want to do. You know, and he has contracts, and he goes in here and addresses, and I think this is where he says something about it. "This is a joke, LMAO. If you wanted prices to be lower, it could have happened. I've seen people sell out big-ass venues with VIPs that are way cheaper." And somebody says, "You aren't the one having to pay for all of it and travel around the world just to make fans happy. It's not his fault. He can't give fans everything they want. He's trying to give you guys something. If it's not what you want, then it's not for you. All this hate isn't it." And then somebody said he's traveling the U.S., which is significantly cheaper than traveling in other countries. $500 is outrageous for a ticket price. I bought tickets to see Dan and Phil, and meet and greets were less than $200. He should have thought about this, about his audience, before making it $500. And then somebody said, "If I get the $500, can you sisters spit on me if requested? Oh my Lord." And then somebody said, they're asking about friends. "Yes, my friends will be making guest appearances at some shows," James said. I'm going through here and I don't see anything else. So, you know, like, there's a lot going on with this right now, and he's getting a lot of criticism about all this. You know, it's all of it very interesting to me. When he said updated ticket information coming in a little bit, somebody said, "If you lower the ticket prices, you know that just proves everyone's point that you upcharge your fans knowing you could have charged less." Very interesting. What do we think about that? And then somebody said this. So basically what they're saying is that he's admitting that the ticket price was too high and he upcharged it. Unless all along he was saying, "You guys," to his team, "I don't want to charge this much," and they weren't letting him put it lower. That could have been very much the case as well. Plot twist, he changed the general admission price and not the $500 ticket. Interesting. But he did clarify that it's only 15% of the people that will be buying it. Watch the price go from $500 to $499. $499.99. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. You know, what's interesting to me about this, okay, is that if James was able, with all of the criticism that has been coming out now, with literally in 24 hours, to get online, to change prices of general admission tickets, to offer more in a VIP package, to do all of that, why didn't that happen before the announcement was made, right? So even if he was sitting there with his team and saying, "I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do this, and I want to do that," and they were saying no, okay, then that means that no would stand today as well. Because whether or not they changed it or not, he still would have sold out tomorrow. We know that, right? He still would have sold out tomorrow. And I still believe he will sell out tomorrow. So the fact that he changed it on the heels of all the criticism that he's getting makes you believe that there is some truth to that he knows that this price was too high, unless he finally said to his team, "Hey, listen, I have been busting my butt to try to lower this price and have you guys listen to me. Now it comes out, I'm the one that's suffering, okay? Not you, Judy Smith, over there that came up with this $500 buffoonery price. I'm the one that's suffering for it, so we got to fix this," right? But the thing that people have to remember is this, is that he already, for these tickets to go on sale tomorrow, the contracts are already in place with the venues and the ticket sales people and all that. It's already done. It's already in place, the prices and all that kind of stuff. What's interesting to me is that he took one price off the general admission and not the other. So what he did was they just went in there and said, "We want to get rid of this general admission ticket." They probably upped the amount of VIP on 99 that they're going to do, because that's the they now added a meet and greet to that, which means the $99 general admission ticket that they had before that had no meet and greet with that. They eliminated it, made all the general admission tickets, 52, something like that, and then they go in and they upsell the $99 ticket. So probably what they did is, if that had less people that they were selling those tickets to, it's now a larger group, if that makes sense. So they're giving more for what you would have bought for a general admission ticket. I don't know. The whole thing is very interesting to me. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this tour. I will tell you this, with it kicking off like this, people are going to be watching very, very closely. And if I was James, I'd be a little bit like, we got to make sure that this thing goes off without a hitch. I mean, it has to go perfect, or I am going to get so much criticism for this. So I hope it's not the next Tanacon. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think about these prices? Do you think that the update that he put is more fair? Like it clarifies more? It is more clear what you get. Clearer. It is clearer what you get with all these prices now. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.